Edinburgh, a city for all seasons if the Scottish independent movement has its way. And just as there's a season for hunting, shooting, fishing and most other activities in life, so there's an AGM season. And this year it's the shareholders themselves who are stirring up a season of protest to create their very own movement, Shareholder Spring. This one, taking place behind me, Royal Bank of Scotland's AGM, looks like it is displaying a similar show of shareholder disgruntlement. Voting here today is Fund Manager Philip Graves of Fundamental Tracker Investment Management. RBS voters are being asked this afternoon to endorse a share consolidation process. Some investors believe share consolidation goes against shareholders' interests and that the full ramifications of voting yes won't be felt until it's too late.
Why are you voting against share consolidation?
Okay, we think it's just a purely cosmetic exercise and it's a distraction from more important things like getting the company back on track. The company makes the claim that it would reduce the volatility of the share price, which we feel is just a mathematical nonsense, that a large share price doesn't mean you don't get volatility in the share price. You just need to look at Facebook yesterday, and it's a company worth, what, $80 billion with a share price of $30 roughly, and it fell 10% yesterday, so volatility is a side issue.
Your company as fund managers wants to become much more involved with corporate governance issues, so how are you planning to do that?
Well, we've signed up the stewardship code, which a lot of other investors have done as well, and we feel it's very important that as long-term investors in companies, we can't buy and sell the shares in the same way that other funds can, because we have to hold the shares through our process for a long length of time. Therefore, it's up to us to try to influence the company rather than sell the stock if we disapprove of what's happening. And for that reason, we feel we should make as much noise as possible, and we have done. We've been voting recently in against Barclays, against G4S, against Cookson, and we've put all the substance of our criticisms onto our website. The Munro Fund website will have the letters we've written to the chairman of these companies to explain why we're voting against the company.
We've come to the heart of Edinburgh's financial water to meet Margaret Mearns, Managing Director of Mearns & Company, who as a financial advisor invests in a range of companies on behalf of clients.
The shareholder spring we are witnessing is resulting in votes of no confidence in certain areas of boards' corporate governance behaviour. What are your views on the importance of making boards behave in an appropriate manner?
Obviously, it's vitally important that boards behave appropriately. And I think there are three ways in which we could encourage this. One is in the way that we select executive directors for boards, and the CEO in particular. It doesn't follow that paying massive remuneration packages to boards and CEO guarantees that you get the best people for the job. Sometimes you're merely encouraging people to come who want massive remuneration packages. They've no real interest in the business. Some of the CEOs are career CEOs, and that's their main interest, not driving forward, growing the businesses and growing the shareholders' value. The second point is the role of the non-executive chairman. They've got an important part to play as well, and they shouldn't simply be turning up to board meetings and collecting their fees. They should have total personal integrity, and they should be utterly fearless. They should be fearless to questioning the business models that are put forward to them, questioning new products and services, and then fearless as well to ask questions. The third point is the role that fund managers have to play. The managers of pension funds and investment funds these funds are significant shareholders in these big companies. Therefore, the fund managers have massive muscle which they should be exercising.
We asked to talk to a spokesperson from RBS, but no one was available for comment.
Hello there, we're looking for some comment from shareholders, whether you're here to support or you're against.
Against what?
Against the bank.
Well, I'm not for the reduction of the shares.
No, the share consolidation,
the
yes.
Consolidation,
yeah.
Because that just does not work.
No.
Why they want to go, I know why they want to go away for the 20p share.
Yes, yes.
It's so that the people in London can actually steal more of the bank, because they can reduce the shares much more from £1 something than they can from 20p.
Yes. So you feel quite angry about that proposal,
do.
Yes. So will you be voting for or against the bank this afternoon?
Against
the bank.
Yes.
On what particular issues?
Because I don't think they've performed as well as they should have. particularly when you compare it to the share price.
The share price.
Which is just ridiculously low.
Yes.
I don't know whether it's because it's the government, the major shareholder. Perhaps if they unloaded some of the shares, they would free up. Also, I don't really agree with this consolidating of the shares. I've got shares in other companies, and I don't think it actually works in practice, because all it does is it allows the market to downgrade the shares.
And you'll lose value.
You'll lose values.
As RBS shareholders meet with RBS board executives, one wonders where this spring shareholder movement is going. Will we see it grow into a shareholder summer? Go on to autumn and winter too? This is Hannah Beecham and the Inside Out team at the RBS AGM up in Edinburgh.